Hey friends, it's XO Man. I like to do a lot of long run videos, interesting videos about things going on, trips, etc. But from time to time, I like to do these small videos that might be helpful to just one person because it's something that I'm troubled with, and I think, wow, maybe this could help somebody else in discovering a problem and how to fix it. So here is another one of those kind of videos. This is a Honda generator, the engineering, the products they put out. I just really like them. They do these kind of things very well. But this generator that we've been using for a while as a workhorse, my wife uses it in a van that we use for small business, has been having some problems. And I thought, man, I figured it out today. And I thought, well, I could make a quick little video to explain exactly what happened in this case, which may be what's happening with your generator. This is a Honda EU2200 inverter generator. So let's go right into it. I'm going to show you what I found and how to fix it. Try to do so very quickly. First, let's go over the symptoms. Now, starting some months back, she was complaining. She'll run this for about 10 minutes tops per appointment. She does mobile spray tanning in her van. She cranks it on, runs all her equipment, her sprayer and lights and everything, tans a person within 5 minutes, then goes back outside and shuts this off. Okay, so she started having problems, and we made the assumption that it was probably a little water had gotten in the fuel. She carries a tank of non-ethanol gas with her to keep this topped off. Maybe some water got in that fuel, or water got in this fuel. So we just kind of did a wait and see thing, because it wasn't a real problem. She would have to turn it back on, and then it seemed to run fine. It was a mystery bug. So we switched out the fuel, etc. And she's continued to have the problem, only it has worsened. Now, today she said, hey, it just stopped working, and I had to turn it back on, but it didn't work great, so I brought it to the bench. Another symptom that I quickly noticed when I had it here was this switch, which normally has a good bit of tension to it. It takes a little pressure to move it from on and off. It's nice and tight. Well, it was loose. It was kind of floppy. Here's what I learned. Apparently, as this issue progressed, it became more visible. So what I did was I tried to turn it on. It started, and then it stopped working, and then I noticed dripping right here. Put my finger in it, smelled it. It was indeed gas. And I thought, now why is that dripping over here? Okay, so let's explore, and I'll show you, like I said, quickly what I discovered. Here's where your gas, your carburetor is, you see. So I'm thinking, well, why wasn't it dripping out of this overflow or any of this kind of stuff? So what is back here? Well, there's a fuel switch right here, well, behind here, this exterior part of the switch. And so here's what I did next. I took this screw out and that matching screw over on this side. There's those two right there. And I took the bottom ones out, here and here. There's another two, right? Okay. Then I took this cover out, and you're going to have to unplug a couple of things. Here's one here, and there's another one right here. See that? You're going to have to carefully unplug those two to get at the back of this. So let's do okay. Now that I have this dropped down, removing those wires enabled me to move this down out of the way a little bit. I exposed the back of this fuel switch. You can see it right there. I examined these hoses, and there's no leak in this hose, the one coming in from above. See, the fuel goes and stops here when the switch is in the off position, right? Like so. But then you open this valve, and the fuel continues and is sent to to the engine, right? What I ended up doing was removing these two clamps, one below and one above, and pulling this screw out. I'm going to show you. Okay, so I've taken the gas line. This is from the gas tank. You can see it's coming right from the gas tank. I've taken that off of the fuel switch, and I'm just dumping. That's pretty much it. I'm just dumping any gas. I only had a tiny bit in there. Okay, now I'm going to take this top one off. I've already taken the clamp off. Okay, see that? A little fuel dump there. We'll take this out. Set that aside. Oh, wait. Now you have to take this screw out as well, because that goes right into the switch. And it's going to take a little pressure to get this out of here. You want to do so without breaking it. And I'm doing this after I've already done it. This is working now. I want to show you. This is what I found. These two screws were loose. I don't know how, I guess from vibration. They had come loose, so that I saw a gap here, and I imagine that's where that fuel dripping was coming from. I couldn't see it. I couldn't actually, because it's so dark in here, I couldn't actually tell, but that's what I'm talking about. So if you have the same problem, you find the same solution, and that is this. Just tightening those up. You might want to replace the gasket. You might want to replace this whole part. I'm not sure. Then put it back in place. I didn't even take the front of the switch off. See? I did, however, take the bolt out, this bolt. It goes through the face of this switch, through the body, and then into here. You see? Mm-hmm. Okay. Now we're going to put it back together, and that, my friends, is it. That was my fix, and very happy that I figured it out, and I hope this helps you. All right. Clamps are back on, screws back in. We'll put this one back in here, and we'll plug everything back in here. Voila! I love these little generators. Nice, quiet, smooth running, good consistent power. All right. Hope that helps you, my friends. Happy generating to you, and thanks for watching.